Let's clear these up so we could see it a lot better. So far, we are gonna test those pivots to see if they're gonna remain ascending, as in the buyers are no longer buying at 470, they're buying it up here around 480. If it falls below that 480 area, then they're indeed buying it down here at 470. We're gonna test that support at 470, and unfortunately we would have to come all the way up here and break above 528 in order for it to give us a sense of bullishness. We can also look for a break above that 511. However, if we break above 511 right away at 528, there's that resistance as well. So then at 5, there is a large seller there as well. Around there. So a lot of areas to break above. 56K bid at 470. But there's 106K ask at 5. Managed to break that 5. There's that break of the 5. Then right back down. Okay, now it wants to hang out above 5, but it wants to sink again. $480. I think people are willing to bid, but way down here again. See if it reclaims 5. Essentially what we would have is a move that's heading more up compared to this move. If it's able to hold those levels like that, essentially that's what we would have. It's 5 again. It's breaking 5 once again. Still struggling there. There's 499 once again, struggling at 5. There's 5 once again. There's 505, finally a bigger break. Back down to 5. There's definitely another resistance there at 504, around there. So now that it clearly broke above that 5, we could possibly add at 505. Stop loss below that pivot there. Comes back down to retest 505. Go ahead and buy there, 505 if it retests. There we go. Bid support at 5 as well. Large ask at 520. It has to hold these critical levels there. Right off the bat, it's not holding the ascending support. Clear up some of these lines. Doesn't manage to hold 5 or 499. Possible stop out. Resistance there at 510. 513, they're for the 515 as well. Should break 515 and 520 as well. Manages to break 520, essentially we would have a new 15-minute candle making a new high. Now, back of my head, potentially thinking of raising the stop loss to break even soon. But I needed to get closer to 520 first. There's 520 breaking. Sorry, I needed to get closer to 528. If I see it break 525 at least, above 525, I'll raise stop loss to break even. There's 525. Boom. Now we're in this trade break even if it decides to fall down. But we have many places where you could retest. We have the 515, if not the 511. We still need to break that point of 528, which is resistant based off of this pivot there. Or does it try to raise up and then it failed and it fell all the way down here? $530 large seller there. Yeah, many sellers are stacked up here. If we manage to break them, take profits right there, we may get a short squeeze upwards. Gotta break that 528, 530, there it is, broken. It's 534, 1 cent away. There's 535. It's not selling my order. Come on. It's just 100 shares and it didn't sell it. Did tap 535 though. That's funny. Back down to 528. Should have support there at 528. People buying for that break. It's gonna try to sell me again. Gonna take this one out of the way. Should have sold me now. It's only 100 shares. That's weird. Well, 528 should be able to hold that support now. There it goes. There you go. Finally. Now it's. Hey, so as you can see, there is multiple concepts that have to check out on each part of the trade. That is whether you are determining if the stock even fits your criteria, which is very important, and that that has to do with the price, the float, the volume, the spread, what type of stock it is, whether it's a technology stock, for example, or pharmaceutical, whatever the case, right? It has to fit your criteria in order for it to fit your strategy. That's very important. Also, I think about the patterns, how the candles form at a specific point in time, and compare it to relevant pivots or other relevant price points that were previously printed, and use those as context in order to determine whether or not that stock at that particular time will be something to consider opening a position in. Also, got to think about the stop loss. Where are we going to cut our losses if things go south? And in relation to the stop loss, where are you going to take profits if things go in our favor? So many things to think about. And then that's just the technicals. That's not even including the emotional aspect of trading, which is another ordeal. Best thing to do is continue grinding, continue trying to understand not only the stocks and the stock market, but also try to understand yourself in order to better understand why and when you make certain decisions. And like Nikola Tesla once said, if you want to find the secrets to the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. That is all, folks. Thanks, y'all, for tuning in. Be safe out there. Watch your back. Bye.